Hi, I'm Bob Fox, founder and executive director of the World Sport Stacking Association. Today I'd like to share with you some exciting news from the WSSA. With the incredible growth of sport stacking around the world, each year we see more and more stackers of all ages getting faster and faster. And that's great because we know sport stacking is all about speed. But many stackers are so fast that the human eye simply cannot see what their hands are doing. Without a doubt, in our sport, the hand is definitely quicker than the eye. Because of this, the WSSA Rules Committee has addressed 3 specific areas that often can't be seen by judges and upon video review result in the vast majority of disqualifications. Now our goal is to significantly reduce the need for video review and simply allow stackers the freedom to go faster. In this short video, we will illustrate each of the 3 rule changes, demonstrating what can and cannot be done within the boundaries of each rule. Currently, a stacker must complete the down stacking of each stack and remove their hands from it before moving on to the next stack. Watch as this stacker gets to the down stacking phase of the 3-3-3. The first and second stacks are down stacked correctly, but the stacker starts down stacking the third stack before the second stack is completely down stacked, resulting in a scratch. In real time, this is done so fast the judge cannot see it, but is clearly seen in slow motion video review. So here's the first new rule. 2 stacks may be down stacked at the same time as long as the stacker uses both hands to begin down stacking the first of the 2 stacks involved. Now this rule applies to all 3 competitive stacks, and I'll demonstrate it here using the 3-3-3. Okay, I start by upstacking the 3-3-3. Note while I'm upstacking, I'm still not allowed to upstack more than 1 stack at a time, and I need to finish my upstacking before I come back and start my down stacking. Now here's where the new rule applies. I'm required to use both of my hands to start the down stacking of this first stack. Once I've started down stacking, I can move on and start down stacking the next one before I finish the first one, allowing me to down stack 2 sets at the same time. Now I'm down stacking the second set, and note that I'm required again to use both hands to do it. Once I've used both hands, I can move on to the last stack. Now many stackers like to down stack this last stack with one hand, using the other hand to begin stopping the timer, and that's still allowed. There's no rule change in this area. Currently, a stacker is not allowed to be touching the cups when they stop the timer. Watch here as this stacker's fingers are still touching the cups while his hand stops the timer. So here's the second new rule. A stacker's hands may be in contact with the cups while stopping the timer, as long as the stacker does not hold or appear to hold any cups. This rule also applies to all 3 stacks, and I'll demonstrate it again here using the 3-3-3. Okay, I've upstacked my 3-3-3, now I'm down stacking. As I'm finishing my last stack, I bring my hand across to stop the timer. Note that as I'm stopping the timer, my finger is still touching the cups. Now in the past, this would have been a scratch, but now this is allowed so long as I don't hold or appear to hold the cups while stopping the timer. Here's another example using the cycle stack. As I'm down stacking my 1-10-1, both of my hands come down and across to stop the timer. Note that it's okay for the fingers on both of my hands to be touching the cups while stopping the timer, as long as I don't hold or appear to be holding the cups. Our last change is the biggest one. For years, judges have struggled to make sure that stackers are properly turning and tapping their single cups in the cycle stack. Well, stackers have gotten so fast now that even with slow motion video review, it's often difficult to tell if the cups are truly touching the mat correctly or if they're touching it at all. So the third new rule is that the turn and the tap portion of the cycle stack is no longer required. Obviously, this new rule only applies to the cycle stack, so let's go through that. Okay, I'm doing my cycle stack, starting out with a 3-6-3, moving right into the 6-6. Now that I've finished my 6-6, I go right into the 1-10-1, and I place the single cups, one facing up and one facing down. Now I build my 10 stack, and here's where the change comes in. Now I can simply pick up the cups and go right into my down stacking. I don't have to turn and tap the cups, and of course, if I do, there's no penalty for it. So here's all I have to do, simply pick up the cups and finish down stacking. Now all three of these rule changes take effect April 10th at the 2010 WSSA World Sport Stacking Championships. You know, this is an exciting time in the growth of sports stacking worldwide, and we at the WSSA believe these new rules will allow stackers to go faster than ever without worrying about unintended scratches. From all of us here at the WSSA, good luck and keep on stacking.